EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Western Pennsylvania and Heinz Field in the Steel City of Pittsburgh. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Come on, Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Being chased out left. And incomplete to open things up. He was looking for Mark Ingram there. And it's second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready? Right, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. Let's go, team.
Jackson now. Going to throw again. This one complete to Ingram. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the gun on third down, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And avoids the contact by sliding.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 40 now on second down, Jackson, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. Now after that sack, it's third and long for Jackson and the Ravens. There's Jackson on third and long. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. That's a first down and then some, a 32-yard pickup.
First down, Baltimore.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Seth Roberts there to make the grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Ravens 7, Steelers nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Watch the screen. Pass.
First carry for James Conner. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
He's checking.
Here's Conner. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner, 67 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Boswell good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
36. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Watch the safety creep.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first.
First down.
Here we go. Set. 50 to the end. It's been a long day for you. Deuce. Shit.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 7. Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display. Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
48 to Mike. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go.
Now Brissett. And he connects with Vance McDonald. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Brissett. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
I got him.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Connor on the toss play. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Here we go. Cut, zoom. Get it on. West.
From the gun, here's Brissett. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 49-yard line.
Yeah. Mike, 57. Don't let it breathe. Play that top deep. Don't let it breathe.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brissett, and it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 29-yard line.
First and 10 at the 29-yard
first down. It's Connor. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Here's Connor. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Let's go. Let's go. I know you ain't got
it. They go draw play. This is Samuels. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. And Boswell's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, Parker, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Coming for you, son.
Now it's Jackson trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Lane. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
It's Connor as they stay on the ground. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 7-yard line.
Hey, check Mike 57.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
57. Mike 57.
Brissett. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Check. Check out.
To throw is Jackson. Throwing again. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Devin Bush. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Throwing on 3rd and long. Jackson. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Here's Sam Cook now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
From the 25 on second down, Brissett. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time. And it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
Here we go. Set. 57. Turn the ending. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Let it go.
To throw, Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That'd be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. Here's Jordan Berry now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. With it is Brown. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
At their own 40-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Hitting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Big ass, big ass, big ass. You gonna take. You gonna take.
Jackson now off the bootleg. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Let's go now.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Here's Griffin. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Third and long. It's Griffin. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews, 47 yards. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion.
Watch the screen.
From the gun, Jackson. And that is caught for the 2 points.
The two-point conversion is successful.
So they're able to throw it in for the two-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
When you kick off and you go downfield and get the ball back, That's what I call a great opportunity.
In a one-score game, I always circle, and you know this, but in my play-by-play sheet, I circle big plays. It could be turning points. This could be a turning point.
Did you put a second circle around this one? This is pretty big.
I put a star. They begin on the ground here with Connor. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. Go. Go.
Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First down. Connor. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now, because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a toss. This is Connor. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything. Change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brissett. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 35.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work. And that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Ravens' 25-yard line.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Connor. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 57.
Play fake, Brissett. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. There's more coming. There's more where I came from.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
They'll run with Samuels. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking it in from 2 yards out, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
First down.
A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. 2 division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on 1st and 10. Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Forced out. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Here's Jackson, operating from the gun. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 38-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. Jackson towards the end zone for Brown. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Marquise Brown, 38 yards. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A good run on first down. It's got him very close to the line to gain, just shy of the 35. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Throwing, Brissett. On the left side, it's McDonald. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. This is Samuels. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Ravens' 47-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Brissett. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Johnson, the intended target.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 50 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. As the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker now to add the point after. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Ravens 31, Steelers 17. Justin Tucker is a kickoff for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Here's Brissett.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Brissett. And McDonald here over the middle. A gain there of 21 yards.
Let's go.
That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
48's the mic. Delta, come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. 48.
First down, Brissett. And the catch made by Johnson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ready. I'm on the base. Night, sweetheart.
On first down, Samuels. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 13.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. Strip that ball.
Brissett. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Jackson to throw on 3rd down. He can run for it, and he will. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Here's Sam Cook now as he's on to punt for Baltimore. And he puts a little something extra into this one, by far his best of the night. Fielded at the 20. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Baltimore, It'll be a happy trip home as they start the season with a road victory here on a Monday night. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.